I'm in Discord. Okay, that's fine.
Clearly, Marisol is that type.
Um,
Because if she wasn't, she likely wouldn't have had a gun stashed in the truck for this very occasion.
Did you want a gun on you?
alright, this all looks good.
I guess, but I don't, like I said, I don't remember.
I gotta keep working over here too.
And I cleaned it out because of my probation. I didn't want to have it in the house at all. So,
Have you ever fired one before?
Yeah.
Let's use like our
No.
multi-tool pickaxe over there and stuff. But right now,
What they look like?
I really just kind of want to focus on getting the little islands done first, and then we'll start deepening everything. Like here, you know, I think there wants to be another little thing at abandoned site going up. Maybe something like that. Gotta skip my ad. Okay, so there's that. That looks fine. And then, I could continue that way, or I could come work over this way. I feel like we need to work over here.
So basically you told me you had to go out to the car or something. When you came back in, what happened then?
They kept talking to me as I was walking to the bathroom.
Damn, it is like not making it any brighter over
Can you
here.
describe where they were at in the house? Were they both sitting or
So
standing
this
or
needs to
something?
go.
Chatting.
When you came back in,
On the couch, as far as I remember.
can you just finish everything?
No, wait. This is fine.
Like I said, I just so angry.
Well, and I understand.
Stone,
Especially when
stone,
you have an
stone.
issue where you feel that a family that's that close and religious isn't being loyal to their son in his predicament. As we sit here and talk about this and you kind of recollect what happened, do you remember how many times you shot?
Let's put.
Yeah, but which truck was that? There's two.
Wait, you know what? I didn't do this correctly. It's okay.
Who shot Where were you at when you shot? Were you sitting down or standing up or something else?
Okay.
As I was walking, I said, okay, let's do the prayer. That's about it. I was so frustrated.
Which way did you
So
walk
first
through
things
the
first,
living room
let's
door? Like where the front door is?
dig all this out.
And then they were in the family room area where the big brown sectional couch was. Were they both sitting?
And so first,
Papa got him to do the prayer.
Did he see the gun?
oh yeah, I forgot I have it as always day. Okay, we'll do frog lights for now. See how that is, and then we two gray.
I mean, like I said, it was so not me either.
So I want to hear a complete story on the whole
tell somebody what they care about something like that.
How did it come about this morning when you guys
Okay, I'm gonna have to
go there to
do
find them? How did that happen?
He walked up and the door was open.
game settings.
Yeah, but were you guys had you already planned to go there before he was supposed to go to court?
Yeah, and we had talked about it prior to me and Arnie had talked about it prior to going over there in the evening. She wanted to pray with Robbie since that was the only thing that she could offer.
Did you stay in the car?
Okay, yes, the my idea is going to
He
work.
beat me out of the car per usual. So I was lagging behind a little bit.
Were you lagging because you knew what he was going to buy?
No, I was just lagging behind. I was extremely exhausted.
Granite.
I was just lagging behind.
What were you expecting to find when you went there with him?
Dr. Squatch, no BO, no BS, just natural madness.
With him?
Okay,
Honestly,
this is gonna light up the area a lot, and it's gonna be good. Okay.
How many times did you drive here?
I don't know. In my head, I could have sworn I did one, but I mean, if it was both of them, then of course more than once. But I don't know.
Who did you point to when you fired the wall?
Is it just the stair, or is it that the light source is making it super bright?
Isn't it just incredible how someone can go from completely blacking out to remembering details in just a matter of minutes? It's almost as if they never blacked out at all. Though Marisol is clearly being selective with what details she miraculously remembers, she's just given one that is incredibly telling. That she told the family it was time to pray after she came into the home with the gun. Meaning this wasn't a moment where she simply flew off the handle. It was planned in a moment of silent
Okay, you know,
prayer.
it's gonna be underwater,
Prayer
so it's
for
not
her
gonna be as
husband,
noticeable.
the
That's
same
what I
man
need to
she's
remind
accusing
myself.
his family of demeaning.
Who did you point at?
I think it was Papa. He was the one that was always so much more disappointed.
Was he facing you or was he turning?
I think he was facing Robbie.
Did she say anything? Did she get up?
He picked himself up because of the prayer.
Sorry, I couldn't find any actual tissues, but there's something better.
4, I gotta remember 4.
You know, sitting here listening to this, I understand. I can understand the stress and the pressure you've gone through and the feeling of being, with Robbie kind of being left out in the wind by his family and seeing, what happened with his brother and such as that. I don't have a lot of background knowledge of that, but understand a little bit of it. Okay. Um, but the thing is, by listening to you discuss, blacking out and at least getting the gun from the truck. Okay, I want to believe you, but there's got to be a little bit more in the back of your head that you can remember to clear out Robbie, because I'm not so sure that he wasn't there.
I'm telling you, Robbie was home. I had left him at home. I'm the one that left him. He was at home the entire time. You can track his phone calls. He was talking to his attorney most of the time because they were trying to get this all settled up for the next day. I know he was, when he hadn't left, his bike was still there. The other truck was still cool. It's not like he was there. Trust me, he didn't want to deal with his parents. He was upset at them as much as I was because they refused to be a supportive system for him. But he wasn't there. I promise you that.
I'll believe that. Okay. Understand that we've looked at a lot of your tolls, what you're told on your call logs. There's an awful lot of phone calls that you made with Robert that are really wrong. Okay, at the same time, right? And understand
This didn't work how I thought it was.
Okay. Like, we always talk on the phone a lot, especially when I'm driving along. But honestly, I didn't tell him anything.
You didn't say anything to him. Did he know you were meeting his parents?
Yeah, because he heard me talk to his mom. He says, yeah, go ahead. It's good that you want to at least get them involved. You hope he doesn't hate me for this.
Between 9:30 p.m. and 10:30 p.m., cell phone records did indicate that 18 calls were exchanged between Robert and Marisol. To this day, there is no evidence that during those calls, Robert was told what had happened to his parents.
And what was going through your head when you came out of that bathroom? And how
It was either gonna be me or them, and I don't know. I don't know what made me snap.
And when you say it was either going to be me or them, are you referring to shooting them?
Myself. I don't want to deal with this again. We've been through it before.
Is Enterprise Tech moving too fast? On Technically Speaking with Chris Wright, we make sense of it together. Find us wherever you get your podcasts.
I just don't want to be the reason that he goes to jail just because I told him to follow his instincts.
You pointed the gun at Papa first. You shot Papa first.
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you remember where you pointed the gun at?
I have no aim.
Okay.
I've never liked guns. I mean, we would shoot out there, but I'd do like one or two and that's it. I don't like
on their
shooting.
property.
Yeah, they all got together. They would go out there and shoot. I don't like it. I've always been more into archery, but can't have anything now considering.
But you obviously know how to use a firearm.
Yes, because they worked with me and showed me when we were out there just messing around.
Like how to load. Do you know how to load a firearm, or did they load it for you?
Put a clip in. That's about it. Anything else, they just showed me how to get it ready.
As far as getting it ready, do you mean like racking a slide and chambering a round?
Yeah.
Where did the gun go from there?
From there, went back in the car. I was so scared and nervous. I didn't know what to do.
After it goes in the car, where did it go after that?
I didn't want to take it back home. I didn't want Rob to know anything. I did hide it. I had a plastic bag and put it in there with the other one because, like I said, I'm not supposed to have him at the house. So I had to put him away till Joe got back and he could take him back home with him. You know, he was supposed to take him last time, but he ended up flying home instead of driving home. So
was that your intention that he was going to maybe take one of the trucks back?
Yeah,
with the firearms?
Super Duty is his truck.
You go back to, you said that you had your period and you went out. What was the reason that you went out for the truck? person to the center console.
I don't know.
Just rage.
I reached in, yeah. I reached in, and it was, like I said, it was meaning for me more than anything. Because if I was going to do that, I wanted somebody to be able to find me. I didn't want it to be like to where I was trying to hide it, you know?
Now, let me ask you this. As you walk out to the truck to go to your purse, and then eventually you get the firearm, had the talk with Virgil and Shirley become negative at that point before you walked
It
out of
was
the house?
negative from the beginning.
Pretty much as soon as you got there?
As soon as I got there, they said, "Hi, how are you?" Asked about the kids. Made sure I dropped them off. And just started.
Do you remember what they said?
They were just disappointed. Always. How Robbie was always a disappointment. And how he couldn't ever do right. And that he's always going to end up leading the same road. And that's why he's in trouble again with this. And it's like, I said, you guys were always so happy because I married him and he's doing better. It's not our fault that we tried to be good Christians and good friends to these people.
Did you have any feeling after you shot them? Was there anything you can remember as far as some sense of feeling or knowing where you were or anything?
I was in the truck freaked out. I don't even remember doing anything else. I just know I was in the truck, freaked out, shaking.
Where did you put the gun right after that?
I guess I put it in my purse. It was just, I didn't want it near me. There's a purse in the back seat.
At any point during this incident,
That's gonna look good once it's back underwater.
do you recall getting close enough to actually put
And then I gotta figure out how I
the
want to
gun
light up
against
the
one of
top
them?
here, because
I remember they were
I
doing
don't
the
want
prayer.
torches on the
Explain. Can you show me how
mushrooms.
they were doing the prayers?
They were just standing up holding hands.
In the family room area where the brown couch is?
Yeah, that's where we were always talking. You don't really go anywhere else unless it's in the kitchen while she's
Okay, I
cooking.
need it back to
There's a
sunrise
big area rug.
for a
You know what I'm
bit
talking about? And then right
while
above there's a
I
ceiling fan. Were
work
they
over here because there's a
standing up
lot of
holding hands and
dirt.
stuff?
I gotta take some of that out.
I remember them getting off the couch and wanting to hold my hand, and I didn't want to hold their hand, but they insisted.
Where was the gun at this point?
It was in the back of my shirt.
Did they have their heads bowed and their eyes closed praying?
I want to say yes.
Did they see it coming as far as the gun?
I don't think so.
And can you go
They
back?
expected from me.
I mean, can you go back to that split second moment and think who might have been shot first?
Like I told them, I think it was Papa. And that's because he was the most negative. I mean, his mom, I expected it. She was always so judgmental. But Papa always kind of took his side. I mean, yeah, he was stern, but he always took his side and understood. And when he started talking about how he was always a disappointment to him and all that, it was just.
Snow.
Got so upset. I don't get upset. At 2 toddlers, I'm not allowed to be upset.
Marisol probably should have taken the route she does with her toddlers and put herself in timeout, rather than pulling out a gun. Even someone with 2 toddlers is allowed to be upset, as long as that doesn't involve, killing anyone. And yes, that includes in-laws. Not only was her act clearly premeditated, but the pattern of the shots that took the lives of Shirley and Virgil
Nope.
did in fact prove that they were shot while their heads were bowed in
Actually,
prayer. Essentially,
have a little
Marisol
section
used
of
the
dirt
facade of
right
Claire to
now.
lower their defenses and literally make them
But
present her with a stable target.
I want to ask you a couple of questions, all right? And I need you to, Marisol, Catherine, I need you to remember. Okay, I understand that there's
first,
portions that you don't want
let's.
to remove, but I think that there's a little bit more that
I
you're
think
removing
this
that you
whole
don't want to
just
remove,
spot's gonna be.
that you
This
don't
whole
want to
row
remember.
is gonna
I
be
completely understand that.
gravel.
Um, and as to
What's up, Cal? How
question,
you doing today?
we're not still 100% sure
Like that?
that
No.
Robbie's not there. I know what you told us.
Okay.
I know what you told us. Okay,
Bum,
and I'm hearing
bum.
what you're telling us. So I want to ask you a couple of real specific questions. Okay, I
And
know this is
then
hard. I know this is hard. Okay, but there are questions I have to ask and I have to have answers to. Okay. What
just working on terraforming the lake. I drained it all.
based on what you told
And
that came out of the bathroom?
now I'm doing all the terraforming.
Were their heads down? Were they holding hands already?
No.
Okay.
Mainly, I'm just trying to get this area fleshed out. I really want the islands to be done, and then I'll work on everything else. Like, this island's basically done. We didn't. Excuse me. We didn't really do much with this island. Was already kind of like this, so there wasn't much we had to do with this. But
I'm gonna ask you three
yeah,
questions. All right.
I'm working on making this area
Answers all of
more fleshed out.
should get it out and put in the light. All right. Where did you shoot?
Honestly, I don't know.
And then we could
He was
do
standing there with his head bowed and he pulled the gun. I don't know where
we'll do
I
granite.
aimed. I don't know what I hit.
Um,
I remember that. That's it. I just remember pulling the gun and I know it was towards Papa. That's it.
Was it towards his chest or was it towards his head or was it towards his arm? Or...
I honestly don't know. I'm 4'11" and everybody else is taller, so I just aimed. I don't know where I aimed. I just pointed. That's it.
Okay. Where did you shoot?
maybe we'll let the granite come up one more. And then it was like that.
Where do you think you shot?
I don't know. I was thinking my arm because she was so close to me, but I don't know. I really don't.
And then, bam.
Like in the front, on the front of their body, or on the back of their body, or on the side of their body.
Something like this. Oops.
I think Papa was facing me more, whereas Anya was kind of.
Okay, that looks good.
Okay.
Um.
Do you know
Oh, I know how to. Well.
172.
Yeah, I got all sorts of ways to light things up, but it's a lot of effort.
So you think you guys are standing up?
I'm tired today.
They want to hold hands and pray. So if I'm Ani and you're obviously you, can you demonstrate how she would be standing?
Get out of here, bro.
Well,
Oop.
facing like this or turning?
Sideways, like she wouldn't be like right next to me.
So if I'm her, I would be. She would be like this.
Like that.
Maybe a little more this way.
And then maybe bring that back. And like this.
Papa's right where you were. He was not very much as big.
Can you kind of demonstrate how you
That's
would
looking good.
have responded with a gun so they understand?
Okay. We'll clear out more of this area.
Right now, I understand. So why do you think you're doing that? I'm moving the glasses so you'll see. Why do you think?
And then
I've learned enough with
um
watching. You just need the visual.
I think we're gonna do
Can you put it together for us?
It may seem like police are
I already have andesite.
That isn't covering from Roberts. Every detail she can provide that's accurate is one
Oh,
person
no,
down
no, no, no,
so
no, no.
against her husband's
Not using granite yet.
involvement.
You know what? We might use a little bit of diorite. Just a little bit. I think do like something like this. And then like more diorite going down. This isn't gonna be the ground, but you know, it's just kind of the idea. And then, so let's do, stone. And then here we'll do this, and we'll do, andesite stair. And then we'll do stone, oh, not stone, stone, andesite, andesite, andesite. And then like this. And then go up one. We'll put in, I guess that's kind of close to each other, huh? We'll do andesite kind of like this.
Were they moving or anything when you were leaving?
And then
Do you remember if you shot Ani again when she was on the tour?
we'll do one dirt. Gravel. And then,
To his face? So that's why you're saying they wouldn't say it to his face, because he's aware that they feel that way.
stone, dirt, and then we'll do some granite over here. Oops. Nope. Oh no, yeah, this will be fine.
didn't want him because what I did just out of spite.
Okay.
You can tell the family what happened. What would you say?
Because I'd be terrified of losing him myself. I just told him that I was able to do it for me, and I don't know what took over me.
What do you think Robbie's gonna think of that?
I really don't want to
Sorry.
lose me.
I keep
I don't
getting,
want to lose.
I keep zoning out. Bum, bum, bum. Okay.
That's my best friend.
It's been a minute since I did some sand. This is a good sandbar. This I kind of made into a little beach. Um, I need to take a break from terraforming slightly. Do other sort of terraforming.
I said I hated him. It was just so disappointed, and I forget all of the things that he's already apologized for and done time for. And he even said that him meeting me was the best thing because he's changed for the better. And then this
Bum, bum, bum,
when this
bum.
happens, and he just reverts. It's like cheating again. And he gets innocent since the first day that we told him that he got in trouble for this. It's like everything's changed. His family's changed with us. The only ones that he has conversations with is his cousins. Because even his brother and sister don't trust
Okay.
him.
Oh no, this can stay. I can stay for now.
Just trying to protect him because one way or another he would have been protected.
Okay.
Trying to protect him.
I know he wasn't there. He had nothing to do with this at all. I can promise you that on the prayers.
Um,
I'm just scared with the
this I
disappointment
know is getting
that it
moss,
happened with me.
and then the
When he finds
whole
out.
outline. I mean, I'm gonna put a lot of moss down over here.
Should have been me. I could have avoided all this.
The divide between the Best family was undeniable. When questioned by a local news station, Robert's sister told them he's a con artist, basically. Everything he does is a little fishy. His brother, the former cop, added that he was a habitual liar, saying, he talks, we hear him, but we don't listen. That's a one-star review if I've ever heard one.
Now you're down here by the same when you would say.
That's all I apologize. For having your brother. And I'll never forget everything.
Okay. Okay, and then we just kind of gotta make the moss look good. Let me just cover all the frog lights. Let's see where we're at. You know what? No, I didn't add more over here. Bum, 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 bum.
It's not yours to worry about. What's yours to worry about is your brother's.
I don't know. It was my family.
Is there anything else that you want to say?
You can take your lunch break.
Did we get to see Joe?
I already told you I would let you see Joe. It's 6:30 p.m. This is your weekly interview.
Ultimately, despite the fact that Robert was the center point of law enforcement's initial investigation, he was found
Let's
to
see.
have no involvement in the murder of his parents. Regardless,
Nope.
at the time of his wife's sentencing, neither of his siblings had had any contact with him. Marisol, on the other hand, was sentenced to life in prison for 2 counts of murder.
Smooth sandstone.
If this is true, if she did that once, if she started rapping on you, it would be tough for anybody to stop. I get it. We're all men, right? But then explain to me why you would stop her from doing that. Like I said, if one time's a mistake, I get that. But for you to let it continue,
This is 37-year-old Steve Luckett, a resident of Fayetteville, who, in his 3 years in Little Rock, committed the worst of crimes against 5 minors. In this video, you're about to see him lie through his teeth about his accusations and how his crazy father-daughter story gets destroyed by the interrogator. In October of 2020, Steve Luckett came to the attention of law enforcement in Fayetteville after he was alleged by 5 minors of, let's just call it SA. The interesting thing was, these 5 children reported this abuse in Little Rock, which is almost 200 miles away from Fayetteville. Turns out that Luckett had spent some years in Little Rock committing
Just
some
like
of
that.
the biggest vulgarities you can imagine. A 12-year-old victim of Luckett claimed that she had been his victim for 3 years. Not only was she SA'd, she was also recorded by Luckett. Another 14-year-old girl claimed that he tried to bribe her with $20 just so he could do the deed. Even though she refused, she found out that he took advantage of her while she was sleeping. After Homeland Security got involved, Luckett was brought in for interrogation on the 7th of October 2020. In these cases, where the evidence hangs more on statements rather than proof, only a confession can seal Luckett's fate. But there is one piece of evidence available: the video recordings. So before this detective arrested Luckett, he did get verbal consent to access his phone. But now you're about to see how much he swerves when the detective asks for Luckett's phone access.
so I know when we were talking out there on the street, if you will, you told me I could put your phone. I know you told me that there were some photographs
Like that.
on there, and you kind of explained the situation behind that. And
Yeah.
I don't have any reason not to believe you at this point, but that's why I wanted to talk to you and figure out what
And
exactly happened.
then
So,
we can
with that being
get
said, you still want to give me consent to look through your stuff?
birch stairs and do the same thing with the birch.
No, she probably
3, 1, 2, 3.
That's cool. Well, let me ask you this: is it the only thing we're gonna find on here? Well, I written down all like like old time like 70 horns. I'm not worried about that. Everybody watches porn, right? Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything that you're worried about? That's it. Okay. Okay. That's all. Is there going to be any evidence of the text with the friends or anything? There is not. Okay. I talked to him a while ago. Yeah. And I asked him if he could do that for me, and he told me what to do and what to push to get into the phone. Yeah. And so I I could. Is it on her phone? It was. Okay. She probably deleted them off of there, but okay. She was sending sexting this dude, this boy, and then he just sent her pictures of vagina and stuff. I talked to him and told him that she shouldn't pretty much trying to make her do that shit. Right. And you like somebody, you like them for who they are. Yeah, you don't need pictures.
This is.
I understand that. I mean, that sounds like you're being the best father you can, and you're looking out for her.
To justify the content on his phone, he talks about how he caught his daughter, stepdaughter, sending pictures to someone she likes, and that he has those pictures on his phone. And although the detective is claiming that he's quote unquote just being a good father, it is sickening to have those pictures in the first place. This cock and bull story will only get crazier once you hear how he, a father, checked her sexually active status. By the way, just as a quick reminder, if you enjoy this content, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It supports me more than you know. Now, back to the video.
So, and then I did check her to see if she had been sexually active. Okay. And that's all I know.
So when you say you checked her, you mean
I looked at her.
okay.
Like, I looked.
Okay. How did that go about?
I just was worried. I was talking to her on the bed for a while about the sexually and stuff like that, and I was like asking her, is she sexually active? Because they say a lot of things that makes you think that maybe they are
Immature. Yeah.
These two.
I just wanted to try to.
I mean, to me, man, just I'm a father too. Okay. So I get what you're coming from. I get where you want to be a good father. And I mean, we've only been talking in here for a couple minutes now, but that's what I'm getting from you. I mean, or else you probably wouldn't be here wanting to talk to me, right? I mean, if you
I mean, that's
were a good
more
father
lit
and
up,
you were
I
doing something bad,
guess.
then there's no reason to talk to me. But obviously, there's
Okay.
stuff that I need to clear up, and I need to get your side of the story because right now I'm just telling you your side of the story. Right? I wasn't there. You were there. Your wife was there. Kiddos were there. So I need your side. Let's go. This might make it sound stereotypical, but your phone, you still care if I go through it?
That's always going to be a bad.
My back's starting to hurt.
If you do a quick incognito search on how
Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Um,
The way I went about doing that was wrong. And I know I just thought that I was doing the right thing, but I don't think that was the right way. I just thought that I was trying to make sure that they were okay.
So walk me through what you did.
I just looked at her with my phone.
Okay.
So I I looked at her to make sure that she had everything.
I know that's not easy to say.
It's not. I didn't do anything else besides that.
So when you say you looked at her vagina,
Yes, sir.
okay. How did her pants come off?
And she took it.
Willingly? It's important that I know the truth. And it's important.
But yeah, she did. I was talking to her and I asked her if it was okay to cut her shirt. So you asked her, can I look at you to make sure that you're not sexually active? And she allowed you to look at her with a cell phone? Again, it's important that I know the details, man. And listen, I'm not trying to make you into anything that you're not, okay? But hearing that back, you can see that something sounds off, right? So how did it really happen? That's all. So she willingly took her pants off for you to look at her with a cell phone. When I was in the room, we were talking. I was talking to her about the phone. Why is she doing this? Yeah. Stuff like that. So I asked her.
Excuse me.
Like,
1, 2.
should I look at her to see?
1,
To see
2.
what but I asked her, can I look at her? And then I looked, but the only thing they said that I had my phone with me.
2.
I was gonna try and use that against her so she could calm down on this other stuff. Like I said, I'm not dealing with it. So when you say you had your phone out, did you take a picture or a video? Yeah. Okay. And this is a separate picture than the one that you found on her cell phone. Yeah. Okay. I appreciate your honesty. I do. And I know that's not easy to say, and I know that's painful to say. But I'm just trying to.
After he realizes that the detective has gotten more dirt on him,
Okay.
he finally
So,
accepts reporting a
let's
different
see,
minor,
we're here.
not his
Okay.
daughter. It's possible to assume that the detective never needed his consent to go through his phone because he must have gotten a search warrant already. But to make sure the detective wins the power balance in the room, he will continue picking out inconsistencies in his story until he has no choice but to confess.
So, on your phone, just so I'm clear, because again, I don't want to put words in your mouth or say things that you didn't tell me. There would be pictures that she took that you took from her phone and now have on your phone. But there will also be pictures and a video of her that you took. One, two. Okay. And just so I'm clear, when you say checking, do you mean only visually? Was there any chance that there was anything more than visual? I just. Okay, so were you actually physically? Yeah, it's like this. And are you talking about her vagina? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What was she doing during this? She was laying on the bed. Okay. And I asked her, are you uncomfortable with it? And I asked her, are you okay with that? 2. Stuff like that. So would there be any chance that she would have said that you did something else that day?
In this situation, any sane person would just die of shame in describing this method of checking. But he, without a break in his voice, describes it like it's a common thing. This itself is a psychological trait of predators, that they find such heinous details normal. On top of that, the detective poses the situation as a way to make him feel more guilty by talking about how long he's kept those pictures, which completely destroyed his made-up story. Now, all the detective has to do is apply just enough pressure to get him to finally reveal the truth.
Listen, man, I don't think of you as a bad guy. Okay, I really don't. And I don't think of you as a bad father. I think a lot of what you said is you said how you were brought up, how you did things, how your parents did things. I don't know your entire life story, but I do know. This is something that you wanted her to do. Is it something you encouraged her to do? But is this anything that you stopped her from doing? And again, it's important to be honest, okay? One time's a mistake. Anytime after that, it's tough to justify, right? So, how many times? I don't know exactly number, but she has been a lot. And you didn't do anything to stop it. Look, I'm not, it's easy to think what you think I'm thinking, but that's not the case, okay? If this is true, if she did that once, if she started bragging on you,
it would be tough for anybody to stop. I mean, I get it. We're all men, right? But then explain to me why you wouldn't stop her from doing that. Like I said, if one time's a mistake, I get that.
Bam.
But for
One,
you to let
two,
it continue,
1, 2,
so
2,
how many times do you think you let it continue?
2.
Okay. Have you encouraged her to do that? Have you ever enticed her to do that? Never forced her. So you're saying that every time she's touched your penis, every time she's came into my room when I was asleep, or maybe she would, maybe I would go back there and check on her, and she said she was asleep. Maybe not tonight. Maybe she would do that.
That's it
Sometimes I
there.
would say, sure, but sometimes I would. So when you say sure, or you would let her sleep in the bed with you, would you expect some sort of sexual contact with you? But every time that she did sleep in the bed with you, did you have sexual contact? Sometimes she did. Okay. Sometimes she did. Okay. So, but just so I'm clear, you never asked her to. Yes. Not even one time. No, sir. I never asked her. So, as a 10, 11, 12 year old, she came to you asking for sexual contact. Do you see how that's not impossible for me to believe, but it's not easy for me to believe. I want to think that at some point you did ask her, because I think you did. Because if at one point she's letting you do it, it would be easy to go back and ask her to do it. Wouldn't you agree? Do you think that there's a difference between asking her to do it versus she does it and you don't tell her to stop? In your eyes, do you feel like there's a difference? Every time I would talk to her, and I would tell her why it's wrong, why that's not a good thing. And I would tell her, I'm a grown man, you're a child, you're not supposed to do that. This is wrong. I would tell her that every time. But she would keep going. No, I wouldn't go past that point every time I talk to her. But there were times where you didn't talk to her, and you let her take time to talk to her whenever she was talking. Yeah, but you just told me that she would touch your penis several times. Yes. And you would talk to her, but you never stopped her. You see what I'm doing? When I was asleep,
Bam. 1, 2. Um. Gonna need. No. This.
So when you woke up, what happened?
Bam.
When you woke up, what happened?
And this.
And I respect that. In hindsight, it's always easy to look back on. But when you said you would do things differently, what did you actually do? When you woke up and you saw her touching, what did you do? I hear you. I hear you. But what did you do? You should have stopped it, is what you're saying. But what did you do? Instead of stopping it, what did you do? So she continued to touch your penis. Okay. But every time that she would touch your penis, did she continue to do that? Or as soon as you woke up and you saw her, did you stop it? And so when you say sometimes you didn't, what does that mean?
1, 2. 2.
Hey, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, man, and I'm not trying to. Well, I'm not there. I want to know what happened because it doesn't sound like this is your fault entirely. Okay? If it's true where some stuff happened where it led you into this and you gave in to temptation, I can understand that. But I've got two options right now, okay? Because we've been talking for 1 hour now, and you've given me nothing but genuine, heartfelt,
And
sincere
then. Bum, bum, bum. here.
So I've got two options. I've got some talent that gave me some temptation several times and couldn't resist what was happening, which we've all been there. We all understand what happens. On the other hand, I've got a monster that preys on children and wants to hurt children and targets children exactly. So I don't think you're this person. I don't think you're a monster. I don't think you want to hurt children. I think you give into temptation. And I think you give into temptation more than I've thought. Do you agree with that? Because if you're not this guy, then I have to believe that you're this guy. Because I don't think there's anyone else around here. Would you agree? And again, I don't think you're this guy. I don't think you're a monster, and I don't think you're like that. But if you're not telling me that you give into temptation, and you're not telling me that okay,
Two.
it happened and I didn't stop it, then I have to believe that you're this guy. You know what I mean? Guessing I don't believe it. I don't think you are. I don't think you are. But giving into temptation once, twice, three times, would you agree that that was the right thing to do? Would you say that what you did was illegal? Yeah. Is there anything else that you did? We're being honest with each other. When we're giving into temptation, when we're in that moment, when things are heating up, if you will, it can lead to other things. And I need to know everything because this is where we get a balance. This is where we talk about what happened. Because after this, I can guarantee that I'm going to talk to you again. If there's something that you need to tell me what else would have happened, then I need to know. Was any other sexual contact?
Get out of here, play. I'll have to figure something out for up
These
there.
10 minutes should be the case study for the infamous Reed technique and its effectiveness. This detective has set the theme that it was temptation that got to him, overcame his objections, retained the suspect's attention by adjusting himself in an upright position, and lastly, presented the alternatives, one demonstrating Lunkett's guilt, and the other logical option. The detective has Lunkett's attention and focus. Now he just needs his confession.
Okay. We got a big patch of dirt. I guess we can end that with sand. And then what we need. Actually, we should do.
So what happens after that? What happens after that? She takes her clothes off. She
Oh, fudge.
it's important that we get into that now. Because I think there's more to it. I think there's more that happened. I think there's more to it. I don't think when she's bragging on you or she's touching your penis or whatever it is that it stops there. I think it progresses into some other stuff. Like I think if we were trying to take her to her thing, and you
Yeah,
touch
that'll
her,
work.
or touch me, or that I would get her.
um,
And again,
Sand.
giving into temptation is something different.
We will start
I don't think you're incredibly
sand
steep
here.
myself. I think you give into temptation. And I think you give into temptation times. And I think that you did touch her. Would you agree with that? Okay, so you agree with me? Okay. So when you say you touched her private area, what does that mean? That means not just touching. Did you rub on her?
Um,
I'm not arguing that she came on to me. I'm not. She's weird. I know, but she obviously knows what she's doing, right? But is she wrong if she said those things out? So I'm not sure because my
uh,
side of the way it happened. I don't think if you're worried about me thinking, you know, force somebody down or held a gun to somebody's head, I don't think that she's stupid. I don't think he did that. Okay. So
and then,
put your fingers inside.
um, actually, we'll do a bigger clay chunk.
I'm making sure y'all, y'all understand that for every moment, well, you're telling me you would have done it. You told me that. But you're saying this so you're making me look good stuff. It may be, but are you not saying the same thing? And you're sitting here telling me that she took her clothes off, she ratted on you, she touched your penis, you didn't stop her. You touched her vagina, you didn't stop her, she didn't stop you. Are those not your words? Okay. Are they true? Or are you just saying what you think they're saying? Because this is your chance to tell me what happened. Okay, so is it true? Did this happen? Yes. I appreciate the honesty, but I don't want to. You know, maybe I should have said this in the beginning. I don't want to. I don't want to hear what you think I want to hear, and I don't want to hear what you think they said. I want to hear what happened. My job is to find the truth. Okay, that's what I do. Big old investigator. Okay, I want to find the truth. All right. Stuff that you think people said or things that will make me happy, or it's all good. I want to find the truth. And you told me these things that I need to know that, but you told me different things. Okay.
Excuse me.
Um, so, is there anything else I need to know now that we're getting onto the show? Now that we're getting all the way into it, is there anything else? Because this is it, man. This is it. I can't get
Let's
any
do
more into it.
some
Okay.
dynamite.
So, what else? Is there anything else? If nothing
Um,
else, this is your chance to tell the story, right? If there's something else that happened in any of these houses, then I need to
and
know about it, or
then,
maybe we can
time,
dissect it. I need to know
sunrise.
about your sexual contact with any of the kids.
We, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay. There's andesite there. Do
He said that
kind
you
of
were always the kind of
this.
person that never, the way that her business children got around, that you never put your fingers inside of them. Not even by accident. Is there any reason why she would tell me that she did that you didn't? I never done that. But is there a reason why she would say that? No, just okay. And I think when I say I it's kind of hard for me
Okay.
to explain
That
because
looks good.
I've had this relationship. I know, but you're not arguing that you didn't touch her vagina, right? We know they just have a different definition of the word rub. Maybe I'm being clear. I'm not asking if you were like trying to masturbate with her or masturbate her at this time. I'm just asking if you touched her vagina. And you knew you touched her vagina. I said to her, I said, once you finish put your clothes on, I'm like, I told you stop putting like stop on her like you're above, like bring. But you just a second ago told me that you rubbed on her vagina. Listen, it doesn't matter what we're saying. This is us talking. Okay, you were there. I wasn't there. Okay, so you said that you rubbed on her vagina, but you didn't. That's the same. That's the same. Touch her.
Um, we do need one of these. Okay. Okay. So then I think I'm gonna put um, what you doing, baby? Hey, can I see that, please? Coraline, I don't want you breaking that. Thank you. I don't want you breaking it. You're gonna break it. Yes, you are. I don't want you breaking it. Okay, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. That's another little lit up space. Oh, it's gonna be dark right there, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Bam. And stone. We'll put some andesite down here. And like so. Maybe I will change some of this sand to diorite and then do a light here.
Captain realizes that he's only going to crack once there's concrete evidence that a break took place. So, after Luckett is given a 10-minute breather, the detective returns to Luckett's phone and goes through all the gruesome pictures and videos. After scrolling through the downloaded camera-recorded content, the detective has no choice but to charge him for possession of, let's just call it CP, plus a dozen other charges. Normally, under U.S. sentencing statutes, Luckett should be facing life, but he was given a plea deal that dropped the CP charges. The fact that this monster will be out in 30 years sounds like injustice, considering that it was 5 different minor victims who bravely spoke about such horrific acts to this monster. Which is why we'd like to hear your thoughts on this heavier sentence in the comments down below. And if you like the video, then be sure to subscribe so that we can keep bringing you such crime-related videos.
Okay. We're slowly getting there. Slowly. Oh, sorry, stretching. Okay. Let's clear some more of this area. Bum, 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 bum. Oops.
This very home was tragedy October 24th, 2019, just a few months after Florida's George Flower's wedding. Fans said that they had been protecting the home.
I will mute myself when the dongs go off. Okay, the dog stopped barking.
Tragically, Melinda was
I'm
dead
back.
long before officers arrived at the scene. As they looked over her body, it became clear.
I want this to be more of an island by itself, so I want to take this stuff back.
Well, we hadn't turned her over or anything. Looks the only one we can see right now is on her arm.
Y'all know I gotta try out this new sword.
That might be a hole that's coming out right there. In total, Melinda had been shot 5 times. It is tragically common for intimate partners who murder to commit overkill on the victim, shooting them or stabbing them beyond what is necessary to take
Excuse me.
Can you tell them the car what it is exactly so they can come over back up? Get something going? Okay, y'all ain't touched anything or nothing like that, have you? Okay, where do y'all live? Right here? I'm her aunt. I live right next door, and we're right back. She lives over there. Let's go back to the street just because I don't want to. CID is gonna come out here, and I don't want to. I don't want to mess up anything that could be in the yard or step on anything and bury it. Okay, just lay them on top of that hood right there, and that'll be all right. Fortunately, Melinda's aunt, who Melinda had come to visit, had more clear details to provide law enforcement with. Now, where does she usually park? Does she park in your driveway or does she park over here? No, she always parks right here.
Coraline.
Lived here 2 weeks ago, 3, because Garland Tipton, he come down here and made him leave. He got him to leave, and he's not in here. But she was still here, right? No, she's been living in Jonesboro. She called me to come out here to pay me. She was going to come last night. She come out
Coraline Garcia, do not touch that door.
She's talking about she's going over and get her trash to put it in my dumpster. I said, that's fine until you get a few dishes. And then I heard some screams.
I'll be back in a little bit, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. I gotta go deal with my child. Bye.